Empire State Building is a skyscraper in Manhattan, New York City, the United States. Named after the popular nickname for New York, the Empire State, it is one of the most famous landmarks in the U.S. The Empire State Building, located in Midtown Manhattan, on Fifth Avenue at 34th Street, and is 443 meters tall and has 102 floors. It remains one of the most distinctive and famous buildings in the United States and is one of the best examples of modernist Art Deco design. In 1929, the original location of the renowned Waldorf Astoria Hotel on Fifth Avenue is sold to Bethlehem Engineering Corporation for an estimated $20 million. In just a few years, the building is demolished, becoming the site of the world's most ambitious building project, the Empire State Building. In 1930, construction of the Empire State Building begins on March 17. Occupying a central spot on Fifth Avenue, it is to be the world's first 100-plus story building. With the direction of architects Shreve, Lamb and Harmon Associates and builders Starrett Bros and Ekin, the framework rises 4 stories per week. In 1931, in a record-breaking 1 year and 45 days, construction on the building is completed. Convinced that transatlantic airship travel was the wave of the future, the building's owners originally constructed the mast as a docking port for lighter-than-air dirigibles. B-25 bomber crashed into the Empire State Building in 1945. The structure is supported by 210 columns rising from the foundation that sit on the granite stone floor of Manhattan. The weight of 365,000 tons of the 102-story skyscraper is carried by 50,000 steel beams connected to 210 columns. Glass, brick and limestone were used on the facade of the building. Since the land on which the building is located is almost twice the size of the block buildings in New York where other skyscrapers are located, William Lamb, one of the architects of the building, was able to design a basic tower with plenty of office and elevator space. On January 12, 1930, a structural steel contract was signed with the site excavation on January 22, before the old hotel was completely demolished. 12-hour shifts of 300 people each worked continuously to excavate 17 million foundations. The design of the building changed 16 times during planning and construction, but 3,000 workers completed the building's construction in record time. The Empire State Building is composed of 60,000 tons of steel, 200,000 cubic feet of Indiana limestone and granite, 10 million bricks, and 730 tons of aluminum and stainless steel. Gauss of closely spaced column grids obstruct open spaces and buildings. There are virtually no open spans, or column-free spaces, on each floor of the Empire State Building.